be with Fillmore Slim. Again, I say that I was his protege. I think it was on or about the 4th year of tutelage. I came into his house. He had a bitch named Barbara, I never will forget. And he said, "Bitch, I'm Fillmore Slim." He said, "You come this motherfucker with $1,800, so you can't fuck with Fillmore Slim. I told you $3,000. The bitch said, "Well, I come all the way from Seattle." He said, "I told you $3,000. He said, "But I got $1,800. He said, "You can't fuck with me. But I got my protege who I'm finna release from serfdom. And you can be with my protege." The nigga give me this bitch. Let me use one of his old Cadillacs. He had about 7, 8 Cadillacs at the time, and a Bentley and a Rolls Royce. And he
relieved her of money.
Relieved?
He gave you the bitch without the money.
Yeah, he relieved the bitch of the $1,800.
Yeah.
Let me borrow one of his motherfucking Cadillacs. It was a Broham. Pointed me towards Fresno, and he let me go.
Yeah.
Anyway, 2 weeks later, and $10,000 richer, I returned home. And that was my beginnings.
Yeah, okay.
Fillmore Slim's the godfather.
Fillmore Slim.
I know, I just wanted to share a story, man, of how impressionable one can be when he really wants this game. And I think I was maybe 14, 15 years old. And my father had a restaurant on Fillmore called Max Grill. It was down the street.
I remember that place.
Yes, and by the Manor Plaza Hotel.
Okay.
And and it had Trees Pool Hall, and pimps and players and hustlers would go to the pool hall. So I'm around 14, 15 years old. So I and somebody would go down there, and I saw Fillmore, and they were sitting around and shooting pool and kicking it, you know, dressed in rest, snakeskin shoes and things on, and this impressed me. They was sharp as you understand me, shit, a mosquito speeder, man. So of course that's the kind of way I wanted to dress. And at this time, there was a beautiful shining Cadillac at the curb, and in the back door attached to it was a prostitute with handcuffs on. So Fillmore had the whole handcuff to the back door of the car. And I hear somebody sat around, so I said, "Well, Fillmore, what's happening?" He said, "Well, the bitch is out of line, and I'm the sheriff, and she's under arrest." That's pimping.
You know what? She's under pimp's arrest.
I would add something to that about during that same time frame and how impressionable one can be and stuff. This was in the mid-'60s. I'm selling Sun Reporters down at the Black Daily Editorial. So
I'm the newspaper boy.
Yeah, I'm the newspaper boy. Up and down Fillmore. My daddy worked at Chicago Barber Shop next to Trees Pool Hall, and the Manor Plaza was 2 blocks down. So I'm up and down in the bars and the restaurants hustling these newspapers. And one day, there was a shiny Cadillac in front of the Manor Plaza, but there were a bunch of local representatives of the oppressors there, i.e. police officers. and they were harassing Fillmore. And Fillmore told them, they was giving Fillmore a rough time. Fillmore said, "I don't care nothing about that." He said, "Because this money here come from a brunette." He said, "And this money here come from another brunette." And he said, "This money over here in the glove department come from a blonde." He said, "Because that's what I do. I pimp and get money from a bitch." And I was so impressed by that. And I knew that's what I said at the beginning. I said, Fillmore was the godfather, but Fillmore inspired a lot of young men during that era that come up in that Fillmore and stuff, district and stuff, because, he represented all the things that we wanted to be.
You know what, though? In the hood, in the ghetto, it's all kind of hustles.
It's all kind of
gamblers, cards, dice, all kind of shit.
Till tapper, short changes,
but every one of them motherfuckers admire a goddamn pimp.
That's right.
And I'm talking about all of them. I don't care. Once they get their money, they want to dress like a pimp. They want to be everything the pimp be except have hoes. That's because in the ghetto, the pimp is the mightiest motherfucker.
It's the ultimate game of all con players, dope boys, rappers. I'm talking about him. Ain't got bitches these days want to holler, "I'm pimping."
What we've discussed here in a nutshell it was fast, but we tried to hit on some of the things that I know all you squares want to know. You know, do we love each other? Do we love this game? You know, would we do it again? You know, there's a lot of things that you're gonna learn in here. You will learn with the further the interview goes. But at this point, I just want to say, out of all the things we've said, about the pimping, about Fillmore, it's all true. And that's why we're here, because Fillmore is a representation of longevity, being true, and the game will take care of you.
The perfect
game.
The game will take care of you.
I believe that.
In the motherfucking end.
Yeah.
You know, if you stay down and dirty, as long as you... Now, I could not possibly imagine being down 70 years. But now, I got so much respect for that. You know, I could wish for it, but I can't really see it. Young Ron, I'm going to start off with you. It could be I wanted to pertain to what you got out of the game. What if it's pertaining to Fillmore and what he gave you, fine, but what did you get out of the game? And at this stage of the game, how do you think what you got out of the game is affecting you?
Well, I think that at that point of my life, you know, coming from an impoverished community, seeing someone that was financially successful, what that meant was that Fillmore was an icon. Fillmore was someone that you could emulate. If for no other reason, it meant to have money. Of course, there was the benefits of, having the pretty girls and that fast life. So all those things were attractive. And I think what happens is, in that process of us trying to emulate that lifestyle, we go along and we get some information about it. And the information that I got was there wasn't but one way to do this, and that was to be down for your clown and to really be real. I've seen a lot of people hit them pitfalls and get sidetracked about this pimping, but Fillmore Slim was one that motivated you to stay on track with this pimping.
You know, when I think about Fillmore, one word comes to mind, and it's something that, as everybody had went around this table, and it's the dominant thing with Fillmore Slim, respect. And I say that because, you know, I ain't never been around Fillmore, been in his presence and his company where he was anything other than respectful. Don't get me wrong and stuff. I mean, you know, I done been around Fillmore in a lot of moments and stuff. I mean, and he know how to let a motherfucker have it. You know what I'm saying? When it's time for him to have it, he know how to back a motherfucker up when it's time to be backed up. And what with no physical shit, what with no guns and stuff. It was right through here with this mouthpiece and stuff.
Run out of words, run out of game.
They get
That's
together.
right, because you know, because the pimping, man, you know, for all practical intents and purposes, it's a mindset.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's something that, you know what I'm saying, you know, can't nobody just, I hear everybody saying, you know, about how Fillmore influenced them and stuff, you know, and all that's fine and dandy and probably a reality. But the bottom line and stuff, you know what I'm saying, is motherfuckers is born into this. You can't take a motherfucker, you can't take no mule and train him to win the Kentucky Derby.
At all.
You understand what I'm saying? So what Fillmore really did was probably motherfuckers who had the natural instincts for this. He helped them hone their motherfucking talents. You understand what I'm saying? And they took this motherfucking pimping and they went places with it.
Fillmore, what's up?
Oh, it's all good, Rosebud.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, I've enjoyed so far what we've been doing. You know, this is a tribute to you, the Fillmore Slim story. You know that.
Yeah, I'm grateful for this.
And there's so much we want to know about you. So I have just some basic questions that I'm asking. First one is basically, what was the first thing that you remember that started you to be interested in the fast lane?
Well, the first thing I remember starting to be interested in the fast lane was the shiny Cadillac.
The shiny Cadillac?
Shiny Cadillac.
This back in Louisiana, right?
Back in Louisiana.
And who you seen with driving this Cadillac? Was he a pimp or just
No, these
Cadillac?
was entertainers. The first shiny Cadillac I see B.B. King.
B.B. King.
You know, Guitar Slim.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they drive the shiny Cadillac and the hair would be cooked.
Conk.
This way cooked in, that process.
Not perm, conk.
You know, and they'd be on stage playing guitar, singing the blues. And, you know, I said, God damn, you understand me? I said, when I grow up, I want to be an entertainer. You know, so I get me a Cadillac. The Cadillac, I thought that if you was an entertainer, then you'd be able to get you a Cadillac and have all the women screaming for you.
So it wasn't actually the hustler, the dice player, or the card shark that got the Cadillac. It was the entertainer that had the Cadillac that interested you initially in the fast lane.
In the fast lane.
Okay.